California is once again under siege from devastating wildfires, a recurring nightmare that seems to grow more intense each year. Across the state, flames have torn through communities, displacing thousands of residents and turning homes into ashes, leaving a trail of destruction in their wake, with entire neighborhoods reduced to rubble. From the iconic landscapes of Los Angeles County to the quiet suburbs, no area is spared from the relentless advance of the flames. The impact is widespread and deeply felt, touching the lives of countless families and communities. The situation is critical, with thousands of acres ablaze and a growing number of casualties reported, stretching emergency services to their limits. This is not just a story of fire, it's a story of human endurance and the fight for survival. It's a story of loss, resilience, and the urgent need for action to prevent future tragedies. As we delve into this unfolding disaster, we will examine the scale of the devastation, which spans across vast areas. The human stories behind the statistics, revealing the personal toll these fires take on individuals and families, and the heroic efforts of firefighters on the front lines, risking their lives to save others. This is a call for awareness, a plea for support, and a demand for proactive measures, and a reminder of the ever-present threat of wildfires in a changing climate, which exacerbates their frequency and intensity. The Golden State is burning, its beauty marred by the relentless flames, and the time to act is now, before more lives and landscapes are lost. The human toll of these wildfires is staggering, affecting countless lives and leaving a trail of devastation. As of January 9, 2025, at least 10 lives have been lost to the relentless flames, with many more injured and missing. The Palisades and Eaton fires alone have claimed the lives of residents, leaving families shattered and communities in mourning, struggling to cope with the loss. But the impact extends far beyond these tragic losses, affecting the mental and emotional well-being of thousands. Over 200,000 people have been forced to flee their homes in Los Angeles County alone, creating a massive displacement crisis. Imagine the fear and uncertainty of grabbing what you can and leaving behind everything familiar, not knowing if you'll ever return. Many face an uncertain future, unsure if they will have a home to return to, or if their lives will ever be the same again. The physical and emotional scars of these fires will run deep for years to come, as communities work to rebuild and heal. Multiple fires rage across the state, each with its own devastating story, leaving a trail of destruction and despair. The Palisades fire, now spanning nearly 20,000 acres, has consumed over 5,300 structures and threatens thousands more, causing widespread panic. This fire is on track to be one of the most destructive in Los Angeles history, with unprecedented damage. Meanwhile, the Eaton fire has spread with terrifying speed, engulfing over 13,000 acres in a matter of days. With 0% containment, it has already claimed 5 lives and destroyed over 4,000 structures, leaving communities in ruins. Adding to the crisis, the Kenneth Fire in Woodland Hills, the Sunset Fire in the Hollywood Hills, and the Hearst Fire in Sylmar have ignited new fears and prompted further evacuations, adding to the ongoing chaos. Section 4. Battling the Inferno. Firefighters are waging a relentless battle against these infernos, working tirelessly in incredibly dangerous conditions. High winds, described by some as ferocious, have made the fire's behavior erratic and unpredictable, putting both lives and property at even greater risk. Despite these challenges, firefighters have shown incredible courage and resilience. Their efforts have been bolstered by federal assistance, a crucial lifeline in this desperate fight. Yet the sheer scale of the disaster means that every hour is a race against time, and the outcome remains uncertain. Section 5. A changing climate, a growing threat. These devastating fires are not isolated incidents. They are becoming more frequent and more intense, leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. They are part of a larger and deeply troubling trend, the increasing frequency and severity of wildfires in California and across the western United States. This trend is alarming and shows no signs of slowing down. Climate change is a key driver of this crisis. The warming planet is altering weather patterns, making conditions ripe for wildfires. California now experiences 78 more annual fire days than it did 50 years ago. This significant increase highlights the urgent need for action. prolonged drought fueled by a warming climate has created tinderbox conditions, turning even typically moist coastal areas into potential fire hazards. The landscape is changing, and not for the better. This is a stark reminder of the urgent need to address climate change and its devastating consequences. We must come together to find solutions. What we are witnessing in California is a tragedy unfolding in real time, a glimpse into a future where wildfires pose an ever-growing threat. The stakes have never been higher. We must act now to mitigate these risks and protect our communities from the devastating impacts of a changing climate. The time for action is now, before it's too late.